Ladies and gentlemen, my thoughts on the 35th episode of AEW Dynamite this week was a pretty good episode, especially for a go-home show that seemed more of a formality than anything, where not much would change this close to the pay-per-view and all that. And having all the fans possible in Davis Place was great, though they were fired up the whole night. So it made this episode feel big as it should. Miro, of course, demolished Dante Martin, but he had a great promo with Jake and Archer, and we got a good short brawl of them. It is hard to tell who wins at Double or Nothing. It really is. But it feels like Archer needs this more than Miro, since there's the point of it being a year later from when he lost to Cody. So 51-49 in favor of Archer, but it'll be a badass match of badass big guys either way. But there was some reductance with Darby Allin, Sting, Ethan Page, and Scorpio Sky. Though Darby versus Bonani was a good match to get fans going at the start. And naturally, Darby wins to get momentum. Darby calling Ethan and Scorpio out. Then claiming they won't beat him and Sting up for free, and all that was fine. But having Dark Order go after Ethan and Scorpio was a big copy-paste from last week. Then they give us the flip side after Ethan and Scorpio won that great main event match with Dark Order. They pulled the It's Sting wearing a Sting mask move from Sting's Impact days. That felt like the proper go-home segment. It doesn't change that Sting and Darby are more than likely winning. In my opinion, a lot of it just seemed pearly for the live fans. I didn't expect the wait-in segment to be the first half hour, but fine. They got it out of the way, and there was somebody new with the factory that they didn't bother introducing here. So maybe we meet him properly on the dark episodes set for this week. Again, a lot of this was just posturing by Cody Rhodes. The weigh-in affects nothing because it's a non-title match, and their blend of sports entertainment is the weight difference of 218 versus 219, and QT's piss-poor way of making it a big deal supposed to be the standing tall part in the math. I mean, well, we've all felt that Cody is winning this because Cody's winning. It's simple. But I guess whatever they need to make it fit their logic. So Hobbs and Christian brawling was a great thing, though it helps hype up their part of the Battle Royal, and it could even turn into a street fight for those two on the post pay-per-view Dynamite next Friday or sometime later. Heyman versus Janela was great, though I'm a little disappointed they had a K5 way of not making Janela ditching Kiss on Dark a bigger deal. Heyman thrilling an attack by Team Taz by questioning Cage's manhood was actually a good move. Their match is going to be great. But as I've said, that the FTW Championship needs to start being defended, even if it's just on Dark or Elevation. Someone should be having matches with Cage for that. The promo from Moxley and Kingston was great, but TNT cutaway, this Dynamite was live, so obviously they didn't take into consideration that this pre-recorded promo was pretty long. Now, they still got to figure that kind of stuff out. Honestly, I like that Pac interrupted the segment for Cassidy's response to Omega. Callis set up Omega's ambush was confusing. Pac was calling out Kenny. Why the hell would Callis talk about himself going out there? The Lucha Bros running off Good Brothers was fine. The Best Friends seeing Cassidy out there was fine. But Cassidy giving Omega an envelope of shredded paper was great stuff. Cassidy standing tall sadly means Omega retains, but it was also expected. So, Jade getting a match tonight was a surprise. Last night, Jade getting a match last night was a surprise, I meant to say. But I probably just wasn't paying attention to the AEW social media. Because last night I was doing my SmackDown, I was doing a video on my thoughts on SmackDown last night. Of course, Jade did win this match, this squash match between her and Kylie Caton. But I did like the promo before where Hardy finds out too late that Jade signed Sterling as her manager. Now, I am already waiting to see a triple threat where there are also the managers, Jade with Sterling and Nyla with Vicky and Bunny with Hardy. And we see which heel manager can pull off a screw job better. The celebration of Sheeta's anniversary wasn't as big as I expected, but getting a bigger, better belt was cool. Britt showing up was expected, though I guess she's placing Austin 316 with Britt DMD. I feel this is another 51-49. Britt gets the belt since Sheeta got this moment here, and then the matchups are freshened up. Sammy had another good co-card promo, and the Inner Circle celebration was a little less than I expected. But the promos, and the members were good. Were all good. They were all good, man. The promos were all good. All of that made me think they really were going to split up after Double or Nothing. But then there was the Pinnacles trap. In the same way, the Inner Circle got the better of the Elite last year going into the stadium. Stampede. So the Pinnacle, standing tall, Inner Circle, now has to mean they're losing. Inner Circle will find a way to overcome the Pinnacle. Yes, they will. And similarly to Sammy taking that insane one-winged angle. I bet MJF or Spears are the guys to take an insane finisher spot to end the match. That is going to do it for this video. Folks, if you enjoyed my video of me giving you my thoughts in the 35th episode of AEW Dynamite, hit that thumbs up. If you didn't, hit that thumbs down. Please follow me on Twitter at England Wrestling if you haven't done so yet. That's where I tweet out when I go live my reviews and when I go live my game streams and when I, upload videos of me explaining my thoughts on everything. SmackDown, NXT UK, you name it. I got more content coming to the channel, folks. Call of Duty will be live tonight. That will be live at around 7 or 8 o'clock. One of those times. So have on your notifications, folks. I'm getting out of here, man. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I'm getting out of here. Peace!